Dear listener, ClockTower is intended for mature audiences and might be inappropriate or possibly triggering to some. Many of the themes and events in ClockTower are inspired by weird fiction as well as similar concepts, which means the show can get dark. If that isn't something you enjoy, please listen at your own discretion. We here at the ClockTower care about you, so please put your mental health first. Our show will be here when you're ready.
Welcome to Season 2 of ClockTower, a D&D 5e experience. To all our old and new listeners, we're excited to have you here with us. ClockTower is a D&D campaign turned audio drama, played with a custom class and a few house rules that we as a group collectively enjoy. If you find yourself getting a little lost, there's always older episodes to guide you back to the path. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and welcome to the ClockTower. As Rock and Jaeger, in their strange, highly advanced, I want to say plane, but it's not, it's a car. Their flying car for a moment. Sam, you see on the screen the flashing warning that says flight capabilities failing.
Well, that ain't good.
You just hear...
Rock will say, Sam, what do you mean?
Well, I do think it would be in your best interest to try and,
One of the wings rips off.
Well, all right, I'm going to track flight mode. I would like to...
Does Rock have any sort of control over this right now?
Well, now for some reason you're starting to spin again?
Sam's going to take power out of flight mode.
Okay.
Boost as much as I can into shields.
Okay.
And then say he overcomes. So, yeah, you're going to want to try and level out as much as possible and just kind of hope.
Wait, what?
What?
I can change you into a boat, but you are no longer a plane.
Wait, what?
Are we above water?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can look outside. You're in the sky.
Well, actually, Trinket, as you're listening to this conversation, roll a perception check.
12?
Actually, it doesn't seem that they're above water. It seems that they're above a different track route right now. They're like way far off of the track route you had them on, which is the most dangerous. They're on the track that it seems like there are 3 other cars on that says Path to the Gate Guardian.
Well, there's no water.
Okay, but shield?
And landing also sounds bad.
Wait, can we use... Okay, Rock, as we're floating, like, really dumb idea. Put the shields, put some into weapons, fire a missile at us, and just put us back on course.
Sure. So I'm going to drop all I can from speed.
I don't know how some guns work.
Jaeger, who's definitely has a concussion now from if your brain wasn't in trouble from smashing it against the inside of your helmet, it definitely is after pulling that many G-forces right after.
You ever just put your brain in a rock tumbler? Again, I'm gonna drop as much power as I can from speed. Put it all as I can to shields.
Okay.
So I know I'm missing 1 shield.
Right.
And then I'm going to take away the flight systems, put them all into shields, take away from speed, then put them into weapon systems and the rest of the shields.
Okay.
So it's shields, mobility, and weapon systems run currently.
Okay, but no acceleration.
No acceleration, because we're going fast.
Okay. So, can you roll, both of you, another Constitution save? And Cal, can you roll a Constitution save for the car?
I have disadvantage, 1 sec.
Oh, your first roll.
It's not great.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's a nat 1.
That's better than yours.
Shit.
7.
I'm gonna add a clock tower dice to my roll.
Okay.
Right now it's a 12, but hopefully that's a 14.
All right.
A little bit better.
Should I roll to see how bad the 1 is?
Yeah, you absolutely should.
I will say, because of the system, I am more excited to roll 1s to see how bad they are than I am natural 20s. 17.
All right. So, well, yeah. Sam cuts acceleration and puts it all into shields and mobility, and you see the shield, like one shield go over the car, another shield go over the car, a third shield go, like wump, 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 wump.
Can I direct them to like?
And the car goes from like, you know, spinning to, it starts spinning like this, and as soon as flight mode, it starts spinning in like a corkscrew, and then when flight mode goes away, that kind of just turns into all over the place. This one's like worse because it kind of like starts speeding itself up as it's falling, and Rock and Jaeger both kind of go, oh, and just like you guys feel yourselves like floating off of the seat for a second as the seatbelts are like holding you in. And Sam and Trinket, you guys see that like our pilots have lost consciousness, and as you guys see your vehicle on like multiple screens and different angles plummeting towards the fucking track, you see it hit another car, and that car like now has a circular dent in it. Like
You've
it just
murdered
like,
those 2 men.
whoever is in that car isn't anymore. And then
Oh.
you see one of the shields around the car like pop like an outside bubble, except there are more, right? So it bounces and it like paintballs between other cars as like suspended in the middle of these shields is the car. And Jaeger and Rock, you guys start to like come back to consciousness. You both take a point of exhaustion from everything you guys have just been through. And then something large slams down on the shield around your fucking vehicle and lifts you up, and you see this like Rock through the windshield of the vehicle that's no longer moving. You just see this big, like sopping wet, like covered in some sort of thick white fluid, red thing, completely just lapping over the shield. And then all of a sudden you see like what you can see, it looks like you're in some sort of large cave with like white stalactites all around. And then as you're looking around,
Sam, weapons! Weapons!
They're already on. They're
I
already
don't want
on.
to get digested!
They're already on.
I'm hitting the console.
you see all of a sudden the like over your shoulder, like past Jaeger, you can kind of see outside of whatever weird thing you're in, which you now have kind of figured out is some sort of mouth. And you two from the screen see that one of the 3 heads of a massive dog has picked up your car like a ball and just started shaking.
Yeah. Hey, Sam.
Yes.
Would you say would you say that the guns on this car are better than my gun?
I feel like that's a personal question.
Okay.
I feel like you have more confidence in your own piece of yourself.
Jaeger, please fire your fucking gun. Please fire
Got
a
it.
gun.
Switch me to missiles, please.
It looks like on your readings, Sam, you have like 1 shield left. And Trinket, you see that the car that survived not getting, the 2 cars actually, because there were 3 on this path already that survived not getting hit by their car. One of them got like smashed by the giant paw of this dog, and the other one has used the opportunity of the dog being distracted by your guys' vehicle to just like straight past.
I point the gun down the neck, essentially. So I'm trying to like just lead a straight path
Gotta
down
hit
in
the uvula.
and fire. So like, yeah, exactly. So I can try to fire and make it throw up.
Okay, roll
18 to hit.
18 to hit. You fire, and it takes like a chunk out of its uvula. And it's
Done.
just like there's like a
Bad.
circular missing part after like poof. And all of a sudden you hear like a large ringing through your ears sound that's like incomprehensible to you and Rock, but to Trinket and Sam from this distance you hear a large yelping noise.
Oh, no.
And then all of a sudden you are both thrown.
Should I put power to acceleration?
Fast!
Weapons down, full power to acceleration.
Okay. Well, wow. Rock, make a dexterity check for that.
Vehicle proficiency.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 10.
Nice.
It's not nice.
Well, I think it's funny. So the giant 3-headed dog that had been guarding some sort of gate has now thrown you over the gate, like up in the air again. As you know, it wanted you out of its mouth immediately. And since you guys have been flung up in the air, and then Sam has turned on acceleration just out the gate, you are now a missile. With no like Right now you're kind of going like straight because you got thrown, and then all of a sudden you hit acceleration and it just started taking you in a direction, just like.
Can I see anything in front of me?
You see a lot of like rushing shit past you. You're full acceleration right now, and like some of your shield got broken, which means that power went back. So you're almost max acceleration and nothing else.
Sam, control it and protection, protection.
Roll a Constitution save, both of you again, because oh my god.
Can I roll a dexterity check to limit their speed and put more into mobility and shields in time?
Maybe after I'm done playing with this for a second.
Yeah, no problem.
21.
You too? Hey, 19. Let's
Wow.
go.
You guys are like, oh god! And you're just like
Drink it.
bracing yourselves.
Drink it. Are we going the right way?
So they're they're passing a bunch of routes, and it's like when you make a wrong turn with your GPS and you hear that annoying like boo-doop sound where it's trying to reroute you. But it's doing that like so fast that you just hear this machine going like doot 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 doot, and you're like,
But are they going in the right direction?
Generally,
Are there cars ahead of them?
yeah, a couple, like 2 maybe. There's one car that's in first place right now and another car in second.
I'm gonna need you to go in that direction faster.
Sam, fast protection, please.
You want no mobility? Pull in the direction first.
All right, I'll pull in the. What direct? Fuck it. I'm gonna move a little to the left.
You know what? Trinket, you want to roll? See if that was correct?
Am I just a blanket roll?
Yeah, or you can add, if you want to say something to them to direct them, then...
Please, God, say something.
Blanket roll.
Well, I got a 13.
Okay,
So-
it's not the wrong way. They're not really, like, turning enough to make a difference, but they're not going the wrong way, necessarily.
You're doing great.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready, Rager? I'm gonna drop power from weapons,
Okay.
put them into more into shields as I can, and speed, and then I want to take one out of mobility and put it into aqua mode to
Wait,
become
you-
more missile-like.
You turned on aqua mode?
Become more missile.
Okay. As you turn on aqua mode, there's, like, a big floaty device that goes around
Oh my
the car.
God, it's exactly what I wanted it to be.
So we were a flying hovercraft.
Well, kind of, yeah, because the air is kind of catching. Yeah, actually, ironically, I was doing this as a fucking bit, as a goof, but like the thing is that with like the flat inflatable bottom, you are kind of like floating and like keeping yourselves from pitching left or right. So like, yeah, you're kind of just like like hovering, flying. You're definitely descending. You're descending at a pretty stable rate. Which means like you guys see vapor and like water pour off of the front windshield of the car as the clouds disappear, and then you like break through them and you see like this route that looks like it's partly in the clouds. Like there is this incandescent like atmosphere. You see a well-lit like multicolored track in front of you, but there are like lasers firing from turrets trying to like track. You see there's one car ahead that is wreathed in shadow and dodging all of these lasers, and you see there are giant spike traps that are popping up and smashing down at the same time, like entire sections of the track basically. And you guys are headed for basically like a death gauntlet part of the race at wild speeds.
Sam, gonna get like 1 in weapons. I just want to fuck them up.
All right, I'm gonna drop 1 from speed, put 1 in weapons,
1 from speed, 1 in weapons. Okay.
so that they can actually have weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to fucking I want to try for 1 sharpshooter shot on this guy.
Okay.
17 hit.
You see your shot smashes into the shadowed vehicle and it blows apart its back wheel and it like starts fishtailing for a second, and then shadows from it wreath around the damage and a new wheel like goes and forms into existence, and then it like right back on track. And you hear a small sound in your inside your vehicle that's like beep, 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 beep. there's a little green button and a little red button that pops up both next to you and next to Rock. However, Rock is kind of going like and like holding on to the I guess it's a wheel again.
Green, red button. Sam, what are these buttons here that just showed up?
I don't know. Green is good.
It
Sam, you have the instruction booklet. What are you doing?
Green means go!
Sam, you look at your like UI puke of a screen, like you being told in your ear, descending at this many feet, descending at
Green is good. Green, go.
I hit the green button.
I don't know who you fucking think you are, but if you think that you can try and snake this win for me, you have another thing to...
Fires the second shot, but this time I'm actually firing two. One to hit it, then another one to hit it in the same exact spot again.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 17 to hit for the first one, and a 20 to hit for the second.
Okay, you said 17 and 20?
Yep.
The first one gets completely just like deflected by some sort of like wraith of shadow, just like it wisps off of the car and just completely wipes your shot away. The second shot hits them pretty bad though, and you like over the connection apparently that you've established, you hear like a
Couldn't hear you over the sound of that skidding. What was that? Sorry, say it one more time.
as you guys are like firing coming in, and I think just about now is when you're probably gonna hit the road in water mode. So yeah, roll that dexterity check, I guess.
10.
You have shields up.
We bounce.
Your shield breaks immediately. You like, and the shield just like takes the initial impact that would have, you know, flattened your car when you came down at that speed. And then the next thing that happens is your flotation device pops, scrapes up, and then rips off the bottom of your car, which was like your wheels, as well as like whatever like propulsion device you were supposed to have to like go in the water, like floating and then going. So your wheels are like currently not there. So you're just like grinding on the
Wheels!
on the wall.
Wheels!
Turn off aqua mode?
Aqua mode off.
You see aqua mode turns off, and you see wheels go, and the car like comes off of the ground and like immediately is able to be steered again. Do you have any points of mobility right now?
1.
Okay. Suddenly, like, car goes back, and you're like wobbling a little bit as it goes forward.
We're also going like 1 above max speed.
Yeah, you going fast, and the car wobbles are like it was in the beginning, where you're like, oh god, just like.
Are we in first?
Nope.
If you're not in first, you're last.
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
All right, I'm gonna keep on firing.
Okay, except before you do, they're gonna fire at you.
Ah.
Cal, roll a Constitution save.
Can I roll a dexterity to try to swerve out of the way of one, or are these homing missiles?
I will let you roll dexterity.
Actually,
first.
no. Wait.
You need to get
you
above
have- You
15.
have missile deflection.
16.
Damn it. Your car speeds forward, and you see the shadow like bubble up from that car in front of you, and you're like, you don't even know what it is, but you like swerve to the side to avoid it, and you see like a spike of metal formed out of shadow just go right where like your car would have been and where you specifically in the driver's seat were. And
Jaeger,
like,
that one. Shoot that one.
Nat 20.
shit.
And then second shot. 14.
14 misses.
May I ask?
Yeah.
Since the shadow just came up and made the spike, I'm guessing a little bit less of it is on the car itself because it's making the spike in the first place. I'm firing to hit the weapons guy.
Okay. You did one really good shot, another shot, and this one's like a great shot. So I'm gonna say you've done a total of 7 damage, which is, if most cars have 10, pretty good. It looks like it's doing not great.
Hey, so side note, I see that you're not doing very well. Do you want to just back out now and then we'll just let you live?
He, over the comms, says,
I've never backed out of anything in my entire life. Racing is my entire life.
Okay.
And you won't have one soon.
All right. Your weapons guy's life is on you then.
make a dexterity check.
15.
Damn it. So, you manage to swerve the car again as shadow wreaths up in front of you, and you see a gate of shadow open up, and like a car that's pacing you guys behind, like the other car that was on this path, doesn't swerve out of the way of that gate, and it goes through the gate, and you just see like the frame of a car on the other side that just like skids, topples over itself, and falls into dust. And then you hear
How are you able to dodge my disintegration gate?
I hit the button. Just so you know, you're kind of shit. And also, like I said, your weapons user, that's their life on your head.
Fuck you, I'll do it again!
Jaeger.
Okay, do I get a fire first?
Yeah.
14 misses. And then, but
You don't know if it misses. This guy has a fluctuating AC.
oh, does he? And then 13, so 14, 13.
First one hits.
Oh,
Second one hits.
oh shit, I'm aiming directly for his weapons specialist. Like I'm aiming
You
at
don't know
that.
where his weapon specialist is.
Oh, I assumed I could see it, but yeah,
No,
so I'll shoot his
you
card.
know he got a shadow car.
Got it. So I'm just firing directly where I think that the weapons guy would be.
So how much damage is he taking now?
7 of 10, so I'm
Plus
gonna let
these
you
two.
roll a d4 for both of these.
1, 3, exactly.
That's a 2?
Yeah,
So
1 and 2. Yeah, 3 exactly.
3 exactly. You hit him, and his car, like, pitches backwards for a second, and you hit the next shot, and it, like, in air, like, it kind of, like, pops it up and then hits it again, and it tumbles into pieces, and then Shadow just, like, gone, and you hear, like, on the line, like, I'll just do it again! And then all of a sudden, just nothing. The line gone. Connection disconnected.
I was like, good talk.
And
Just
weapons
continue.
down, speed up.
Trinket,
Where we turn?
they're coming up to the impassable wall.
So you're coming up to the impassable wall?
Fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, I have a really dumb idea.
Roll whatever. What roll would you like to make to try and figure out what the impassable wall
Maybe
is
like
through this system that you don't know?
What would you say? Because everyone kind of runs their stats different.
Maybe history to figure out what historically.
Oh yeah, like because I get history of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get,
yeah, yeah.
You have
history,
advantage on those
like,
rolls.
You do have advantage on history rolls too.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, sick!
20.
The impassable wall is one of the final obstacles of this race, in which it is a massive wall. Like most routes lead right to the wall. Almost every car has some sort of built-in system to try and climb beyond. Like some cars, like you look at like the Squirnt tank one's stats that was described at the beginning of this arc. It like climbs like a rock climber the impassable wall. Other people, the first year the impassable wall was implemented, just smash into the wall. But like a flight capability would be great because you just like short term over the wall and then down.
Okay, guys, it's exactly what it sounds like. Your car needs to probably maybe climb the wall somehow.
150 feet.
Good luck. 150 feet.
Sam.
Well, okay, how lucky are you feeling?
I feel both like a peasant and a god. Just give me direction.
Oh, also at the speed they're going, they're coming up to the impassable wall in probably 15 seconds.
Give me something.
I'm gonna drop all out, or like all but 2 out of speed and like 100% as much as I can into mobility, and then some into shields. Out of character, can the car jump? Because I thought it could in the first.
You're
part.
not sure.
We jumped once.
Yeah, you did. You actually, no, you did put all.
Cal.
You put all mobility on, and the car jumped.
Sam.
I have an idea.
Okay. I trust you.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump the car out the wall. It's gonna stick on the wall. We're gonna go up, and I'm gonna just bump everything I can into acceleration, and you're gonna pray, and I'm gonna pray, and well, we'll see.
Put it on. I can see the wall.
Oh yeah, it's big. It's a big fucking wall.
Again, full into mobility at first to get that car jump, and then as soon as I touch the wall, I'm going to drop to just like half mobility and then half acceleration, or 70% mobility and 30% acceleration.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check. I'm not going to give you disadvantage on this because you did do that sick missile deflection earlier where you already have jumped the car once, but good luck. The roll to beat is 15 to be able to climb this wall. With every other crazy shit you guys have been doing, I think you've got a pretty good handle on the car at this point. So you've got to beat a 15 with your vehicle proficiency.
So because I've done it before, I don't get disadvantage.
Correct.
But I have vehicle proficiency.
Yes.
So you just have the plus.
You guys pulled so much out of your ass for this fucking race already.
Question. Can I ask Trinket a question before we?
You have in game like 6 seconds at this point.
Trinket, how thick is the wall?
I think it's all
It's 10 feet of metal.
too thick to go through.
Rock, I believe in you.
This is good for the show because once again, either there is an ungodly rock rant or there's an ungodly rock rant. So
Rock, I believe in you. Fucking go.
21.
19 plus 2.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
The car leaps off of the track, and with the shield, like the shield breaks as soon as it hits the wall, and then all the mobility, the car like hits it, and all the momentum starts to stop for like half a second after you've like climbed a couple feet. You're gonna.
Then I'm gonna boost like again full power to accelerations, overclock the engine, just.
And all of a sudden, you guys are driving up the impassable wall. And then, with how much speed you guys have, by the time you guys are done screaming, you have leaped off of the wall into the air, and on the other side, you just see 150 feet down and maybe like a mile away in the distance, you see the checkered line.
Sam, take us home. Sam, take us alive and take us home.
I'm gonna drop all power from acceleration so they don't start spinning. If they're going straight up, right? Are they gonna end up coming like straight down, or are they kind of like coming flat down?
Well, it looks like their arc is kind of like they've gone off the top, and they're kind of like falling forward. So they might like like a lawn dart eventually nose down.
Will they touch the wall before they touch the ground?
You're not sure. Probably not. It looks like they're clearing the wall pretty substantially.
Okay.
You have no more flight mode. You have no more boat mode. Your shields are like, God.
2 of 5.
Yeah, they've got to be almost gone completely.
Well, we do have one winged flight mode.
Hey, Trinket, could you roll a perception check for me?
That's 12.
Okay. You see that there is other cars already starting to get to the impassable wall now at this point. And a lot of them have used like flight mode or something, or some other way to go over. There's other cars that are climbing the walls. There are other cars that didn't think about the impassable wall and just like straight into the impassable wall. You see several X's popping up on your screen. And as you're viewing this, as they're like going and Sam's looking at the screen like, I could maybe, you guys feel your car jolt as something grabs onto the back of it.
Full acceleration!
Okay. You guys like a missile, full acceleration, and you guys see that the like squirt tank has made it to the top of the wall, and like one of its giant hands is holding, like digging into the metal of the top of the wall on the edge, and its other hand has like grappled out and grabbed the back of your car. You guys full accelerate. It drags it becomes a pendulum, and you guys just are slamming yourselves into the wall.
When we hit the wall, dropped into like 2 acceleration, then full mobility to get traction going.
Wait. We don't have a shield.
I put 1 point of shield. I need to put 1 more point of shield. So that would be 1 point of shield if we hit.
Yes.
Drop down to 2 acceleration, the rest of mobility, and then put some in weapons, because the weapons turn 360, and have you blast that hand.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check then to control the car while it's. And you're right. As soon as you like pendulum down, you slam into the wall, and the shield pops, and then your wheels hit the wall and start gaining traction as it's just going. After the shield pops and you're like gaining traction full speed, it's holding you. Your wheels are like and like burning rubber on the side of the wall.
13.
Okay, you're kind of swerving back and forth a little bit. You can't really make the car's not doing anything other than like being held in place. So you're kind of just burning rubber back and forth, trying to like turn the wheel.
But nothing bad is happening.
Right? No, not currently. You guys, see a little like bleep beep 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 as there's green and red on the screen again.
Best racist. What can you do here? Hello.
We're going to make you eat shit. We're going to win race and smash your babies.
Hey, have you ever heard of that old joke? Never mind, you wouldn't get it. Fire the shot directly into its thumb while it's holding on.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm firing the shot on the part that's gripping, so it's
Right.
like
You're gonna blow the thumb of the hand off so that it
just-
can no longer grip the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, 16 plus 7.
Jesus. You blast the thumb of the thing. Roll damage.
2.
Puny weapons hardly scratch us.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I don't know if it would work. Do it. So we're at like pretty high acceleration, right? We're at medium acceleration. We have very high traction.
Sam?
Yeah,
Pop
yes.
the top.
What?
Pop the top.
That's you. You have to do that.
We're going to make you scream blood.
I hit the button that would pop the top up, and then lean up the side with my clock tower weapon, and then just stare them directly in the face and shoot it right in the wrist where the tendon will be the wrist of the hand. To try to break the control of the hand itself with my clock tower again.
You see that in the Squirnt tank vehicle, right? Your vehicle top pops up, starts opening, right? As you're going down this way. And you kind of have to grab onto the edge of it and hold yourself up as you unsheath your rifle and are trying to aim one-handed while hanging outside of a car that is violently kind of whipping back and forth, right? And as you do so, you see at top of the tank, there is this dude in a tack vest who's coming out of the tank as well and sees you, but he's got a stick grenade in his hand, the kind that have the big ball on the end of it.
When
and
I see this
handle.
in the rearview mirror.
There's no rear view mirror.
Jaeger, let me know when you get the shot, because I gotta do something stupid.
And the dude goes,
I kill you!
and goes to fucking
I shoot the
throw-
grenade. Never mind. I'm switching it up. I'm shooting the grenade instead.
What'd you get?
For this one right here, I got for the first shot, I got a 9. Second shot, 23.
Okay, your first shot misses completely. You
shit.
you're gonna shoot the car and then you see the grenade and you fire before the shot is there. It plinks off of the tank as the dude's
I kill you!
and throwing the grenade.
Fuck.
Your bullet finds the grenade and it explodes in that guy's face and within range of the connection of the arm that's holding you guys on to the back of the tank. And you see that dude as if in slow motion using a song I wish we had the copyright to. As Jaeger, you see you fired it, the explosion blows the connection between your two cars apart. The tank goes flying. That dude's face is half gone as he's barreling backwards out off of the tank. And you guys, with a snap, like a theme park ride, all of a sudden are no longer connected to anything, facing straight down with the top open as you're leaning out.
Sam,
and there's
Sam.
a sudden jerk. Roll a reflex save, possibly versus death.
Yes.
Is this just for Jaeger?
Oh yeah.
Now roll the 5 plus 1.
And then Jaeger fucking died.
So as you take the shot, we see all the man tumbles off of the tank. The explosion happens. The car jolts. Jaeger starts falling backwards, and it's your mind is going so fast that you see the lights and the sky of the explosion in front of you, and you feel your grip on the car lose its place. And all of a sudden, with how fast the car is going and the rate at which you're falling, you're higher up than the car itself, falling down as you're just oh.
Can I make a dexterity save?
You can do it.
Rock
I
would do
believe in
this.
you.
Rock would
shit.
do this because they love their motherfucking family. Catch Jaeger in the passenger seat and then swerve it back down to its original position.
I will allow you to attempt this, except I do want to make you aware that as you are flying down the wall, you see that there is a black and yellow car with a little gliding mode flying down from the top towards the finish line.
Rock, in that split second, their initial intuition is to save Jaeger. However, they see the car, they see Jaeger, and in their mind, they just think 2 thoughts. 1, Jaeger would understand the mission needs to be completed, and 2, I am not fucking losing. Sam, make me finish this goddamn race!
I'm sorry, Jaeger. Full acceleration.
Jaeger, you fall. you're kind of thinking back to all of the times you've died happened to be by falling for some reason, or at least most of them was falling or fire. And then the first bounce on the wall happens, and then you don't know anything after that.
How does the first bounce feel?
Like a quick, like, popping, snapping feeling, and then you feel nothing else for the rest of this mission. What are you doing, Sam, to try and make Rock finish? Because this person is, like, gliding towards the finish line. Like,
Are we in the air? Or are the wheels?
You're currently going down to like it like a dam curves to the rest of the track.
2 points of mobility, full acceleration.
Okay.
The speed will keep us pressed into the wall.
All right. Roll the dexterity check. Are you gonna close the hatch?
That's up to them.
Am I strapped in?
Yeah.
Does that matter?
No, you've got a helmet on.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm in a drop top convertible about to win.
Damn.
A natural 20?
Unnatural 20.
18 plus 2.
You fly down the fucking ramp, just like pedal to the metal, going as fast as you can. And even though you stick on the wall, by the way, you stick on the wall, you see the finish line like coming up in front of you, and that yellow and black car is still slightly ahead of you.
I hope this works. Drop all from mobility, drop from life support, full acceleration.
You put full acceleration, and the engine gives you a little, like the reactor gives you a little note that's like, not enough power to make this acceleration, like to meet the requirement of max acceleration. And it says, would you like to override? And the light beneath the red button on your console, Rock, turns on, and Sam, it says manual acknowledgement required.
Punch it, Rock!
Will not die a failure.
You're not gonna move the glass, you're just gonna hit it?
Fuck it!
You take 5 damage!
Oh, fucking who cares?
You smash the glass with your fist, it shatters, you hit the red button, your hand is bleeding.
Sam, you just hear from your head, like, your fucking radio muffled. Just like fucking scream as they're just like, their hand is bleeding, their eyes are in their, like, far back in their skull. They're just like,
The black and yellow car, the driver is like coasting, and we hear, like, for a moment from their perspective, we hear them going, all right, and I think we're good. Can we get navigation to make sure that nobody else? Navigation, there's someone coming up on you fast! And then they go, what? And then all of a sudden, they're about to land. Your car clips the back of their car, and they go, and like you flipped a coin. That's what their car does.
oh no.
They're dead.
And then you fly across the finish line, like burn. There's literally like fire behind you, which is the rubber from your tires that is melting and catching fire behind you. You're down to like nothing but wheels. Your car is like sliding, and in the distance, there's just like a shoreline, like where the ocean is.
Say, all acceleration off, aqua mode shields.
Well, aqua mode does nothing other than your tires disappearing because you don't have any more of the inflation device. How many shield you have left?
1.
Okay.
Just enough.
The shield emanates, and like Rock, you see it like right above you now.
I don't
because-
see shit.
Oh right, you're probably. Can you make a Constitution roll for me? Actually, I would like to know how passed out you is.
19.
Oh, you are awake. I resume my description. You see above you.
Yeah. I would like to think I am awake, but I'm in like the Nova dimension. I'm so fast, I just see the clock tower like, yo.
As you're speeding forward, you actually like lose consciousness for a second, and all around you, you see like dark woods and faded memories, and in the distance, that big white light of the clock tower's face. And then you like, your eyes open for real, and you see it's the sun in the distance as like a giant wave is doing.
Wait, I will say, Sam will hear this to the intercom. You just hear Rock yell, because Rock is disoriented just on the clock tower. They think the sun is Ohm. So they just yell, I killed you already!
And then your boat crashes into the ocean. The first shield breaks immediately as soon as you hit the water, but it takes the initial impact, and your boat kind of goes like, and it like goes deep into the ocean, and then you have no water device, flotation device, so all of a sudden, Rock, you're like, ha! And you're very like, you can feel the wetness on your suit and everywhere that isn't your helmet, and all around your helmet, there's just water all over, and all of a sudden everything around you starts feeling very tight.
Do I have any chance to like pop the seatbelt and swim?
Wait, would you like to do that?
I think I fucking will.
Okay.
I will unbuckle my seatbelt and try to swim.
You do. You see Dolores slowly disappearing into the blackness below you as like your helmet's got lights, and your suit manages to keep you from getting the bends too bad, but you still don't feel great as like you crest the wave. Does Rock know how to swim?
Yes, because they swam through bilge water.
Oh, right. Well, they didn't really. They kind of dove and then didn't know which direction was up. However, I'll let you roll an athletics check.
21.
Nice. You break out of the waves, and all of a sudden there's like a strange white like circle coming out of the sky, and it like lands next to you on the water, and it's got like lights around it, and it looks like it's ready for you to like climb up.
Oh, fucking I'll climb on top of it and just kind of like lay down on it.
You get on the platform. It like blow dries you, basically. Like as soon as you get on, it's just like all the water like explodes off of you. Sam and Trinket, both of your platforms like just disconnect from the place that they're on, and you're like floating up in the air.
Well, damn. I guess they made it.
And then
Good job.
You guys are all brought before the stadium of screaming fans. However, in place of Jaeger, like a distinguished picture of Jaeger, but actually, like, this is where they would put, like, here's the picture of your racer. But, like, you guys know that Jaeger never posed for that, so it's, like, Jaeger kind of, like a drawing of Jaeger, but it's, like, photorealistic to the point where it's, like somebody did that. Somebody, like, either photobashed, like, security footage of you or something. You are all four, mostly, with the exception of Jaeger, in front of the stadium, and you guys are all lifted up, and this like golden light, like a golden halo around you all explodes outwards. And like, Rock, I will say, Trinket and Sam are kind of aware of like, oh, this is the like after the race pageantry, like you guys are floated in, like you guys are being televised for everybody to see. You guys vaguely, like, none of you are really paying that much attention to what he's saying because there's so much, like, it's actually hard to hear the announcer with how much fucking screaming from the fans around you is. And you're just like, you are wiped out, dude. You did another point of exhaustion because you're just, like, fucked. And you vaguely hear the announcer saying, like, you're winners! And then the, like, stadiums rise up and you see fireworks going off in the sky, like revelry and cheering, and there's like pictures of you guys throughout the race, like a really unflattering picture of Sam being like doing a big confused shrug, and there's pictures of Jaeger and Rock both like passed out in the vehicle. There's pictures of Trinket going like, fuck, as there's just like...
There's pictures of Jaeger's dead, mangled body as it bounced off the impassable.
Well, there's actually, it says like there's like a memorial video going off as well.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And like all of his time as like a racer, all like, God, what was that? Maybe like 10 minutes of racing.
Sam would like to lean over to Rock and say, they're cheering for you. You did great out there. You can do cool things.
Before we grab our weapons or whatever we need, I would like to say something to the crowd.
I'm sure you can make that happen.
Thank you.
Actually, would you want me to float you?
What?
I can float you if you'd like.
Sure.
I cast Levitate on Rock and just kind of float them around like a balloon.
Okay, you start levitating, and the platform's like, it tries to like follow you. It's like desperately like, no, wait, come back. No, please.
As I'm floating, do I see the weapons or whatever the fuck?
No,
No?
actually.
Oh, Sam Way put me down. It's not time yet. Sam Way put me down. Sam Way put me down. Put me down. Put me down.
And like everybody's kind of like weirdly distracted for that because it was like at the point in the memorial service where it showed a picture of Jaeger starting to fall and like the cool thing he did right before he died. And like there's like some people in the stands that are like, wow, that's really insensitive. And you guys have officially won the race.
Hey, it's Ellie again, and we're choosing to do these outros a little differently. We're using them as an update as well as credits. Speaking of, this show has been a work of love for not just me, but the entire cast, and it means so much to us how much all of you love it. But unfortunately, like everything in this world, this show does need money to continue. So if you have some and you'd like to give us some, or if you really just want to help support the show, we have a Patreon. And a single dollar gets you our post show. The post show is everybody in the cast's genuine reactions to everything that happened after the episode, as well as us kind of just talking about whatever is going on. Some of them are very dated, but they're a lot of fun, and it only is $1 to get to have all the post shows, and I think we started recording them after our episode 6, so that's like 50 post shows now and counting. Not just that, but all the money given to the Patreon helps support the show. That is really our number one priority, is making sure that this show comes out on time and gets to all of you. But we're also working on other projects. We are getting the Polaroids done. I'm sorry they're not out yet. It's been a lot. We're also animating episodes while we're working on it. And we just generally have a lot of updates and overhauls coming to our social media, website, Patreon, etc. And to everyone who's already supporting the Patreon, thank you so much. Now on to the credits. Sam is played by Cal, Rock is played by Parker, Trinket is played by Kball, and Jaeger is played by Trent. I, Ellie, am the DM of the show, and the voice of our disclaimer is Valak Donahue. You can check out all of his work at patreon.com/themadlanddreamer. He does some really cool stuff over there with his own world. All of the music from Season 1 of ClockTower was made by Who's Music. If you would like your own D&D commissions, you can contact them and find all of their work through their link tree, who's.music, or find it in the description below. Thanks, Who's. You're amazing. Also, they just released their new album, Windowless Bathroom. I really love it. It's kind of sad. It's very heavy, but I like a lot of things that are kind of sad and very heavy. Lastly, thank you to our sponsor, Alpha Lupine Images, for donating the equipment to help us make more content with better quality. Oh, and thank you to our editing team and Cal for making the episodes what they are. Lastly, I've said it again so many times through this post show, I don't know if you like this new format. If you don't, let us know. If you do, let us know. But thank you again for listening. ClockTower Season 2, Episode 4? Is this 4? This is 4. Episode 5 will be out on March 3rd. Till then, time's ticking. See you in the ClockTower.